Hey guys, again, it was a nice episode, but unfortunately, it was so much like last week. I'm kind of thinking that, making a full-length video for this episode is kind of a little bit pointless because, all the tribes behave the exact same way. Brain is starting to set themselves up where there could be a lot of implosions, but given the history of this show, with when it comes to tribes that are this close to big implosions, it takes forever for the implosions, to happen. It took forever for Tandane, it took forever for the favorites, or Stealth or Us, however you want to pitch it, and then it took forever for blue collars. So I'm starting to think that we might have to wait a little bit for the brain explosion bits to happen. And then a beauty, what we got there was humorous men's, which were nice, and then we got some information on the idol, although we don't have the bigger twist to us revealed just yet, even though I know all the little odds and ends about that twist. And I think it's a fair twist of what they're doing with the idols as a new dynamic, although as Steven wondered in the Know-It-Alls vid, it might have a reason that led it to impact last season, because I have to keep reminding myself this season was shot before Cambodia, so I'm trying to view this 4-season cycle that started with San Juan del Sur, as this as being the third part of it, right? And I'm starting to think that, like with the Beauty Tribe and Cagayan, maybe if they do end up losing an immunity, it won't be that interesting. I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking that, to be honest. Just something's off with it. Oh yeah, and Caleb's bonding with Ty, or Frankie 2.0. I honestly just think it's hilarious, to be honest, that this guy ends up managing to strike some friendship with the gay contestants there, but I don't know, this isn't like Big Brother, and like what happened in Big Brother 16 was pretty unique. I'm not going to spoil that for those of you who don't watch Big Brother, but yeah. But I'm hoping that Caleb does okay in here for now, because I can't totally remember too much about his Big Brother stuff, because he does kind of blend in with the contestants on what happened that season, yeah. And then the Broad Tribe, well, we just had a continuation from last week, and basically the same thing repeated itself down now. It was just replaced with Jen, and just, yeah, sheesh, just, I mean, like, you would have thought that now, or kind of hate to use this as another example, like him or Bryce from Cagayan, kind of shot themselves in the foot, but what Jen did, just, this is even worse than what happened to Kat both times. Just, ay, 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 just, it just got worse and worse and worse. Just, like the fastest self-destruction we've had in the history of this show. It was just crazy that. But just, huh? I mean, like, Kat, like, she was making things bad for herself, but really it was just one real thing that she said in one word, which was, blind signs of fun, that did her in. And then in Blood vs. Water, she, I think, talked to Tina or Aris about Monica not really being that trustworthy, even though she seemed to have heard that secondhand, if I remember it correctly. And then whoever Aris or Tina that she talked to told Monica, that just sealed her right there. Just, oh yeah, Cat. But what Jen here did was totally worse, and it goes to show that this is a little bit of a good example of the defense that I gave Boston Rob, Coach, and Kim for their respective seasons. You answered Jeff in a wrong way, even though that wasn't what entirely did Jen in here. It was just her responses at Tribal that Foley did her in. Yeah. Just craziness. So, yeah, I mean, like, I've kind of said all I can about this episode already. I mean, like, sure, there was more to talk. Like, that was an intense challenge, and I don't blame Scott, for screwing up with the slingshot. And then it was nice to see that Jason does appear to be doing an interesting bit of character reading on his tribe, but, like, again, so much like last week, I honestly feel like I've been scraping the bottom of the barrel for topics for just these 5 minutes. Usually I'm able to talk twice this much in a very organized way from start to finish for a Survivor video, but so much like last week, I think it's best that I just end this right now, so there you go.